People give their power away to entities that do not give them anything in return. They pay homage to these religious figures. You see, this system that we're in, if you're not very religious, this was like a foundational aspect of, this infrastructure we're a part of. Look at this grass. At one point, we had nothing but lush green everywhere. The grass, the trees, the plants, and everything. And it was endless. I'm telling you, it was endless. I mean, there's been a lot of damage. This is why the so-called rapture, or this destructive energy is taking place. People who don't understand it, you don't have to worry. It'll be dealt with. But there's these distracting elements. They need people to be programmed. It's the mind before anything. It is the mind, because that dictates your physical reality. If everybody is thinking on a higher level, on healing and caretaking and nurturing this realm, and I'll say this realm because a realm is everything. It's the beings, it's the earth, it's the trees, it's the sky, it's the whatever stuff is above us that can block out the sun, or whatever chemicals or aluminum, sulfur that's in the sky that can really impede your growth. It can take you out of that harmony. There are these distracting elements. Just somebody walking on the sidewalk, talking about something, and they'll talk about something meaningless that can get you to be distracted. That this is what it is. It's a game. The things that people take so seriously, and their lives revolve around it. It's a game, because at the end of the day, things are not meant to last, and the true foundation comes from the energy source. It doesn't come from what the society has pushed out. Money is currency. Currency is like an energy. It's a flow. It's always flowing. There's no scarcity. So to think that you need to go out of your way and be in this fear mindset to get the currency, it's flowing. It's a natural flow. It's not something that is scarce at all. That's why the realm always will balance itself out. But I show you this grass because you can see the damage. It's and there are these beings out here. They don't get it. They never seem to get it. They make fun of those like myself. They'll go along. They're not connected to source. They seek external sources, not the internal source. They look outside of themselves. For this reason, they have no idea what's actually going on. This is why certain things happen and they're shocked. They don't get it. They just don't. They do not know what is taking place at all. Whatever hijacked this realm, it wasn't meant to last. This is what you would call like a fire nation where we're at. There's underground, so it's suppressed force or fire, chi. It's this energy. It's like a dragon-like force, and it results in a cleansing. It's here to cleanse it. It's a destructive force that will ultimately lead to a cleansing. And those who are not tapped in, who are not connected to source itself, the internal networking system of the roots of all the trees and everything, they just see it as something to monetize, make this money, get this position, this social status, so you can go out and be successful. This is what I'm constantly being told. I'm alone out here, surrounded by a bunch of programmed beings who tell me the same thing over and over. This is why I urge you all to connect with like-minded beings like myself, because we can do some stuff. We can change the algorithms. We can shock them because they've gotten away with this programming. I'll continue to express it. I need to get it out there even more, because this is what dominates the programming of the realm. It's outdated and imbalanced programs. This is not meant to last. It had an expiration date. I'm always a messenger. What I say will come true in some form. It'll ultimately come true. I will speak on these videos and it'll get cut short sometimes. It doesn't matter. I need to express the message. You'll know if it gets cut short because it'll just stop. But my message, it's very clear. It's very, to the point, and it's important for me to express it. It's that these programs are imbalanced. Take something like copper rods. I always say it. Copper rods. It's like a lower form of gold. And you get the different elements, the sun itself when it's out, when nothing's blocking it. Where's the sun? Do you see it? Huh? Yeah, that sun up in the sky, the atmospheric sun, provides healing energy, whatever it is. I don't know the exact details, but it feels like gold or platinum, and you have all these elements out here. And when they've suppressed us from these elements, it was very strategic. You can call it a reptilian-based programming, a hijacking. Doesn't matter, because the grass, as you see there, is it's damaged. You'll have people who really do not give a single shit about it, and they have used money and religion and all these programs to control things the way that suits their needs, the program's needs. And it's been dominated because a large enough of the population of this realm has been programmed this way, and they've carried out their protocols and algorithms, with the corporations, the forcing people to drive on these streets, controlling people through the street lights, the grocery stores, all the stores to get the resources. A lot of, we already know a lot of the tree has been cut down. The ground has just been destroyed over here. It's technically the summer. It doesn't matter. The winter's even worse because they bring out the snow and everything. But I'm not one to just be overly optimistic right now, because that's just not the vibe. I've had enough of that, and I'll be content when everything is balanced, and I'll still have that warrior mindset of protecting things and expressing truth, bringing balance to everything. And I'll also say this: we can build actual structures that can heal the actual environment. It's not just copper. You have steel, you have silver. I've said platinum. I don't know if I said silver. You have titanium. These are all elements that have been suppressed. This realm was once full of this stuff. It was abundant of all the elements that were needed to bring balance, and where everything was healed, everything was green and full of all the colors. There was nothing really dying. There was nothing that was lifeless. This energy, this system's been hijacked because it sucks the energy out of the realm. It makes you think that there's scarcity when abundance, and the sun is abundant. It provides that radiation. That's why it's part of this balanced programming to help restore the balance and harmony, because it contains the chi. It contains energy to heal, and it's going to burn out whatever parasites or whatever, whatever doesn't belong there. The ether coming from the air and, for the universe, it will destroy. It'll take out parasites or beings that can't provide anything back. They just want to suck everything up. These are programs that have been designed to suck out energy and leave you without anything. So what are you going to do? Are you going to accept it, or are you going to fight back and with a spiritual mindset? Connection is power, because when you connect with others, you grow in numbers, you grow in strength, you can build things together, become even bigger, become more potent, become more dense, and it leaves these other beings shocked. They don't have the power that they thought they had, the money that they depended on for their power, the God that they're paying homage to, thinking that this God's going to save them. You're giving your energy away. You're getting your life force sucked out of you. You're in that. It brings you to that fear mindset and that fear frequency. You don't deserve to be here if you continue to do that. You're just offsetting the balance. So this is very, very potent. This is big. You're gonna connect, and this is war. This is like a spiritual war, and I always say that. That's how I feel about it.